GCV, what's good? Hey, I want to put y'all onto some more game about some of these little evil tricks that these narcissists may be trying to run game on y'all, that these narcissists may be trying to do. This is what I want to discuss. Narcissists, right? They'll study you because they want to find out what makes you upset. All right? They will do it until you refill them with their supply. Your reaction. All right? All about that reaction. And what they're going to do is they're going to study. They're going to study you like a textbook. They're going to find out what makes you tick. They're going to find out what makes you quack. They're going to find out what makes you upset. Find out what makes you sweat. Okay? You know how they say never let them see you sweat? They literally mean don't let people see you sweat. Get don't let people get intel on what bothers you. Because once people find out what bothers you, if they have some type of vendetta against you, if they feel some type of way, if they're a narcissist, or if they're just plain out to get you, maybe an energy vampire, they're going to use that against you, okay? But especially the narcissist, all right? Narcissists are going to study. I even had somebody at a job tell me one time, the person was like, I watch people and find out what they don't like, and then I do it. That's a major red flag. That's why I particularly didn't last too long at that job. But I told them, I told the HR people that he said that, and they didn't even care. But long story short, besides that, because I don't even want to talk about that, that's a whole nother video. But you have to be wise. You have to be aware of what these narcissists are up to, okay? When narcissists are trying to study you, people may be trying to get close to you, ask you all kinds of questions. Be careful about people who are trying to get close to you. Be careful about people always watching you, whether in your neighborhood, whether they're at your job, whether these people are in your environment. It's okay to ask questions. Hey, what are you watching me? Hey, why are you watching me? Hey, what are you doing? Why are you standing? Why are you so close to me? Why I feel like you're breathing down my neck? And even though they're not going to own up to it, what it will do is, and don't do this in front of a whole bunch of people, because what they'll try to do is they'll try to make you look crazy. So make sure you do this when it's just you and them. Be like, yo, what are you up to? Because you know what they're doing, and they know what they're doing. But the whole thing is they're not going to admit to it, okay? A person that is deceiving you is never going to admit that they're a liar, okay? They're not going to admit to you that they're lying to you when they're deceiving you, because they're a deceiver. So the one thing about these kinds of people is, now that you're aware of what they do, now that you're aware of some of their tactics, right? Even though they study you, even though they try to find out what makes you tick, what you have to do is not give them a reaction, because they are going to keep pressing you until you give them their supply. It's like an addict trying to get their fix, knocking on somebody's door. Hey, yo, you got what I want? That's what they're basically doing. They're not going to stop until you get their supply. They're not going to stop until they get high off your supply. All right? They need a reaction from you. They need you to be stressed. They need you to give them anything that makes them feel alive. When people are angry at them, when people are upset with them, when people are frustrated with them, they feel almighty powerful. And that's the only way that they can thrive. That's the only way they feel successful. You know how you put in a long day of work, you go home, you work out, you read that book, you draw that drawing, you paint that painting, okay, you make that song, and you do everything that you say you were going to do, that you planned out to do that day. You say, you know what? I got some extra time. I'm going to take my day. I'm going to plan my life out according to how I want it to go. These narcissists aren't doing that. All right. They get that feeling that you get from success, from achievements. They get that from pulling other people down. They get that from destroying people, okay? Destroying people's lives. Like, they see you trying to achieve something, they want to see you not achieve it. That's what makes the narcissist feel good, okay? That's what makes them happy. That's what brings them their joy. So when they're bothering you and they see you get upset, they get that reaction from you. They're like, oh my God, I got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just found $100 bill on the ground. They're like, oh, I got it. Now they could feel normal. Now they could relax, because they have a constant thirst for power. They need power. They need people to to belittle people. They need people to feel like they're beneath them. They need to have somebody be a victim to them, so they could feel like, oh, I got victims. I got people that I'm overpowering. It's like just like high school when people would bully you. Bullies needed people to bully. These narcissistic people need people to be narcissists too. Simple as that. Okay. And it's like, yes, good people attract them. Yes, chosen ones attract them. It's because they think that we're weak. They think they could walk all over us, but they don't know that we're already hip to what they're trying to do. Okay, and that's another thing. They think you don't know. The only thing that's really annoying is the fact that they don't quit. We already know what they're up to. It's just that they won't admit to it. So what we have to do is we have to seek other avenues and other venues and other ways to find out that we're not losing our stuff, that we're not alone. Because we have to find out, is this real or am I tripping? And no, you're definitely not tripping. It's definitely real. There are people out there, okay, who are evil. You know, they're choosing to be evil. All right. What they're doing is wrong. All right. They'll study you, find out what makes you tick, find out what gets on your nerves, and then they'll do that. And they do that is a form of black magic. They want you to be enraged. All right, it's gonna cause rage. It's gonna cause anger. So you don't get enraged, and so you don't get angry. All right, when they're trying to give you a reaction, don't give them one. Take a deep breath. Okay, that's the one thing that's gonna help you stay relaxed when somebody's trying to bother you and it feels like they just won't quit. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna go back to being a little kid. They're gonna be like, hey, 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 I'm trying to bother you. Hey, I'm trying to bother you. Hey, I'm trying to bother you. Like they're a little ass kid. All right, like they're a little child. That's how they roll. That's what they do. That's how they get their reaction anyway. Okay, to a narcissist, whether it's positive attention or it's negative attention, they're going to get that reaction. And when they don't get it, they're going to go to somebody else. So what they'll do is if they see you not giving them a reaction, they're going to get bored after a while. I mean, don't give them any reaction, okay? I know you're going to want to react. I know you want to get upset. I know not even that you want to get upset. You just want to express how you feel to them because they're getting on your nerves. They're petty. They're acting like a child. And it's like, they act like everything that you detest. And people will do that too. They'll see the type of person you are, how you carry yourself, right? That's another thing that they'll do. All right. People will see how you carry yourself and how you behave, and then they'll find out because they'll study you and they'll find out the type of people that you don't like, and then they'll act exactly like that person. Whatever you don't like, they're gonna be doing all of it. Down to actions, down to things they'll say, down to things they'll do. Okay, everything. All right, they're gonna make you want to hate them. They're going to make you want to hate them. Why? Because they need power. When you hate them, they feel alive. When you hate them, that's a negative energy that they get, that they thrive off of. That's their supply. They need to have you vexed. They need to have you upset, worried, anxious, not feeling good. They want to be the focus of your mind. Instead of you focusing on your life, instead of you focusing on all the good things they see happening in your life, because these people see all the good that you're getting, they want to take your mind off that because they're not getting any of it. They want to take your mind off of it because they don't have nothing good happening in their life. All right? And that's why they want you to be reacting to them 24/7 so they could feel good. Because when you're upset and frustrated and you're reacting to their BS, they feel like their life is better than yours, when all the while they're bothering you because you're the one with a better life. They want to bother you and make you feel like your life isn't good. They want you to hate your life because they hate theirs. So if they could get you to feel like they feel, then they could pretend. Okay, they could pretend that they could even feel as half as good as you. As crazy as that sounds, it's the truth. But the thing is, they'll never admit to it. So don't try to make yourself crazy trying to get this. I'm telling you, you like in the beginning stages when you're just waking up to this, you will try to get that narcissist to like come clean. These narcissists ain't gonna come clean. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? I'm acting a certain way. They're gonna gaslight you, gaslight you, gaslight you, and gaslight you, and gaslight you. Okay? In the narcissistic community, in the the deceptive community, they got this thing where they call it deny, 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 deny. They'll just deny it. They'll deny it, and they'll try to make you lose your mind, trying to get them to come clean and be honest. Something a deceiver will never do. A deceiver is not gonna come clean, y'all. A deceiver is a liar, and you're not gonna get a deceiver to tell the truth. Don't give these people any reaction. As soon as they see that you're not going to give them a reaction, I'm telling you, if you don't give them next to none. Just act like they don't even exist. You'll see them go to somebody else in the same day. They'll leave you alone. They'll be like, oh, okay, I can't get nothing out of her. She too strong. I tried. I can't get nothing out of her. I'm gonna leave. I might as well just leave her alone. No, he too focused on what he got going on. I might as well just leave him alone. And then they'll go off and find somebody else. And unfortunately, until they work on themselves, until they fix what is bothering them, until they fix that disorder, until they sit down, look in the mirror, and go on the inside and be like, hey, this is what I need to work on so that I could be a better person in the world to others. The disorder is going to continue, y'all. But what we could do is focus on ourselves, and that's not giving these people a reaction. All right. Keep your reaction to yourself. Keep your good energy to yourself. Keep your positive vibes to yourself. I know they may try to get all up in your way. I know they may try to get all up in your force field. But if you have to, say something to them. You know, when they try to get all up in your face, like, yo, what are you, a child? You don't have, you can get your point across without exuding a whole lot of energy. Okay, you could calmly say something, right, to make that person question whether they're you know what I'm saying, whether they're with it or not, or like basically what I'm saying is you could crush their ego. Say something to make them feel like their ego has been crushed. So what you'll do is this: you won't get upset, you won't get aggravated, but you'll just say you'll say a slick remark to them to make them back off. Just like, you know how you used to crack jokes on people? You know how you would say something in high school to somebody? You know how somebody say a joke to you? You say a joke back to them to try whoever could say the most hurtful, harmful thing. You're not trying to say something hurtful. You're not trying to say something harmful. But what you are doing is you're letting this person know. You're just basically telling them like, hey, look, I know what you're doing. And it's just sending a signal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You need to fall back, or it's going like we're going to just keep having these face-to-face meetings, and you're just going to get crushed every time. Because, yo, I'm telling you, you have God on your side, and all you have to do is ask God for the right words to say for the right situations, and you'll be surprised. The right things will just come out your mouth. You'll be like, how did I say that? God will help you crush that narcissist like no other. And that's another thing. When you get a real bad one and they just want to be all up in your face, you walked around them, you ignored them. Now they're standing in front of you, so you have to step to the side because they want you to push them. Like there's no end to these people. Like you want me to push you for what? You want to stand in my way while I'm clearly trying to get to where I'm going. And you're so desperate for my attention and so desperate for somebody to acknowledge you that you feel you got an issue with because you think somebody better than you. You want me. That's what all it is. They think you're better than them. So because you're better than them, they want your acknowledgement since you're better. Like they're in their mind, they're like, oh, okay, you're better. You want to be better? Well, you could be better, but I'm going to be better than you. I'm going to make you, you could be better, but you're going to acknowledge me. And that's going to make me better than you in my mind. That's the way their mind works, y'all. That's the mind of a narcissist. That's why these people are trying to get in your way and block you and get your attention and get you to acknowledge them for just the dumbest reasons. I'm standing here in the way where you're trying to walk. So you'll acknowledge me and I'm not even going to look at you. So you'll think I'm cool and because I'm focused on myself and you'll speak to me. Look, I'm doing it right now. I know you've seen them people standing like this, acting like they don't see you, like they're cool, but they're goofy and just dumb. It's like, what are you doing? Can you take that somewhere else, please? Hi, hello. Even when you speak to them, it's not good enough. That's how you know it's something wrong with them. No matter what you do, I'm telling y'all, don't go crazy over these people. No matter what you do, It's not going to change them. It's never going to be good enough, okay? They have a disorder. They got to change that. It's not you. It's nothing that you could do. It's nothing that you're doing. So all you have to do is remain peaceful. Program your mind before you leave your area, okay? Once you start to, because the narcissists are not that smart. They're smart, but they're not that smart. Once you see how they move and once you see how they operate, just pre-program yourself before you leave. Pre-program yourself before you get to where you're going. Say a prayer. God, please bless me. I know I'm going to run into, please bless me. I hope I don't run into any people, but if I do, please help me not react. Please help me carry myself. Let me be slow to anger. Let me be peaceful. Let me be calm. Let me react in a calm, smooth way. Instead of react, let me act. Let me act in a peaceful way. Let me act in a kind way, because that's going to destroy that narc. They get mad when their ignorance doesn't have a negative effect on people like they would want it to. It's like somebody trying to walk up to somebody and get their number. They like, dang, I ain't get the number. They're like, dang, I ain't get the reaction. Stay peaceful. Keep doing you. Stay prayed up. Make sure before you go out, before you go to where you're going, if you know you're going to run into a narcissist, say your prayers, say your affirmations. Know that it's not you, it's them. Focus on yourself. Stay positive. Keep the right idea about yourself. And keep a right mindset, so no matter what they do, they won't be able to affect you. You'll be able to say your positive affirmations, say your prayers, transfer that negative energy back into them. And sooner or later, you'll get so strong to where you'll just ignore them and you won't even see them. And hopefully you'll get it, not hopefully, but you have enough money coming to you also to where you won't even have to interact with them, because God don't want you to have to do that either. Thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and everybody hit that subscribe button. We the GCVs. I'll see everybody in the next video. Holla at your boy.